Nick.
How's it going, everybody? Thanks for having me here, Terrell. It's gonna be a fun race, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. We got a 100 lapper. I mean, excuse me, not a 100 lapper, 100 percenter, 3 times wear. Um, and it's gonna be running for money. I mean, well, not money, but PSN cards are gonna be on the table.
Yeah,
Some
that's
some
right.
big PSN cards. We got possible money that could be won in this race. It's gonna be crazy. Winner could win $100, $100 PSN card or PSN cards or $100 worth of PSN cards. Second place, 50%, $50. Third place, $25. Stage winner wins $25. Second stage two winner wins $25. Fastest lap $25, and pole sitters $25. We want to see some clean, hard, respectful, fun racing. That's what this league is all about. In Homestead, man, we definitely gonna get some exciting racing. We're about to get going here in a couple minutes. Wanted to go through some of the guys that's gonna be in this race real quick. I don't mean to cut you off, Nick. 1 second.
No, go
Stages
for
will
it.
be on, cautions will be on, damage off, wear times 4. We're gonna have group qualifying. Um, let's go up. Make sure everybody is go through some of the drivers that's probably gonna see today. Most likely we'll see BC Racer Kid in the number 52, J Hyper in the number 18. It's your boy Chase in the number 51. Mike RPM 43 in the number 88 car. Fluffy, who's a Pro Series driver, Mike RPM as well, who's a Pro Series driver. They're both running in this race. He, Fluffy is running a 99 custom car, I believe. Um, we got Jay Miller in number 8. Um, we got Jay Lethal in the number 41. Um, Titans in the number 25 as well. She's a beast in the number 16. Duke King in the number 3. We got a couple other guys here who may or may not make it. We have to see, not depending upon how things work out. We're not sure if everybody's going to be able to show, but we should get a good number of drivers to show up for tonight's race. Um, is there anything you wanted to add about the
Oh
people
yeah.
that's racing?
Oh yeah. I mean, like all these guys that are racing, these names are very familiar. Seen them online, gotten to broadcast for a lot of them too. Real good drivers, and like you mentioned, there's a few drivers in here that are in that pro league. They just got finished with some races at Texas in the Cup cars. Let's see how well they do transitioning over to these trucks. Like you mentioned, 100% race. It's 4 times wear. There is money involved, PlayStation cards, and there's actually a stipulation too. First, second, and third could get a $25 boost if there's less than 5 cautions, or 5 or less cautions, and that's a big stipulation. These guys want to win, they want to get some money, and now that there's some stipulations involved, if they can get a little more, we'll see if it changes their driving style. Pretty pumped to get this started. It looks like they're probably going to get started with qualifying in maybe now or in a minute or so, but it's going to be
Yes.
good.
Yeah, we got some rules. I mean, we got our buddy Nemo who's sponsoring this league. His Money Moves Motorsports League. I want to give a big shout out to him for donating and being courteous to everybody in the league
Definitely.
and putting his money where his mouth is, and giving back to some of the other drivers. Um,
Yeah, it's hard to
he
find
got some.
a, a character like him, a personality like that guy. He's not selfish, and he wants to see good things happen, and he'll do what he can to get results like that. So, hopefully the racing goes well for him and the other drivers see some good tight racing and not too much drama, but drama is always fun.
Yeah. Um, he got some strict rules for tonight though. He said drivers causing too many wrecks, 3 or more, and they may be out of the race. Drivers lagging if it gets too bad. He says we asked to move to the back, and if that doesn't work, they'll have to leave the race. and not merging onto the track properly when leaving the pits. Since we're here at Homestead, we're pretty sure that everybody's going to be taking the access road, so we're definitely going to be paying attention to whether or not these guys are going to be using the access road or not, trying to get a cheap advantage. That would definitely be something we'll definitely be keeping tabs on to make sure everybody's following the rules to the fullest extent possible. Um, Invites just came out. I think they're getting ready for qualifying, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe so too. And one thing that you mentioned with those rules that he has, can you blame him for having those? He wants to see good stuff, and sometimes you gotta have those kind of rules to have good racing. Looks like they're about to get into qualifying. It's going to be a 7% one times wear. It's about 9 laps at Homestead, and
Yes,
we'll,
group
we'll see what
qualifying.
happens. Yep, nice group qualifying here. Do you have any favorites for this race? Anyone that you want to look at?
Well, I mean, it's usually the same cast that's up front: BC, Jay Lethal, Jay Hyper, Fluffy. Usually the same type of guys, but we definitely got some other guys up there that definitely show their speed, and definitely show that they can compete. We never know; it may be some interesting people up there towards the front. I mean, it's your boy Chase, definitely a wild card. He's definitely shows speed a lot of the time. He definitely is one of these guys who can push these preset packages to the limit. Um, yeah, I mean, if I had a favorite, I mean, BC, like I said, BC is usually the class of the field, but we'll have to see. You never know. It may be a different, maybe a newcomer that may show up and have something that nobody's ready for. I mean, we got some guys in here who can really race, and we
Yeah.
should see.
Yeah, Terrell,
Um,
I'm surprised that you're not in it. You know, you and I were both in Jay Miller's league with the trucks, and you always showed strength with those or the presets and making changes. And
oh yeah,
you know,
just
I'm
going to.
you're definitely going to have a lot of good input on this. I can't wait to see these guys here. I'm looking at the fastest laps of the day as also I'm watching the qualifying did start. But I'm looking at the fastest laps. It's your boy Chase. He's got the fastest. He's the fourth fastest today, faster than the other guys in here. So let's see what he can do. But yeah, BC Racer, like you mentioned, I think he's going to be a real strong one.
Yeah, I should check that right now just to see if some of these guys are put up some any practice laps on the daily leaderboards.
Now you know there's a lot of money on the line. You know you could really
Fluffy.
get something from it
Oh
if
yeah, it's big money. It's
yeah
definitely big money
yeah it is.
playing a factor in it. So
So
that's definitely gonna play a factor in the driving styles. Definitely gonna be playing a factor in how people are gonna be racing. You
yeah
can't really sit in the back most of the time because when you got money on the stages, people are definitely gonna be a lot more
yeah
aggressive to
yeah
try to win. So
even though it's 100%, they're in trucks. It's 134 laps. This race is going to go by quick. They do have 4 times wear on, so they're going to be pitting a lot. But I wonder if anyone's done mock races. I always like to do mock races to see if, even if I'm not one of the fastest out there, what can I do strategy-wise to get that going?
yeah, I would say just try to play the game early. I mean, if I was playing a strategy mode, this is how I do it in these longer type races where you got 4 times wear, 3 times wear. You wanna that I I try to let the race just feel it out for the first maybe half the race, probably maybe even the first 40 laps. I feel out my car, see what I got compared to everybody else, try to push it a little bit. If I don't feel like I have anything for some of the guys, I'll try to handle or tune my car in the pits or see if I can make some
Yeah,
changes and make it better. But if I get to a point where I feel like my car is plateaued, I'll just definitely use some strategy. But don't do it too early because you don't want to get behind. I see a lot of these guys in these money moves races. They when they don't have a car, they seem to like to go off of different strategies. And sometimes it pays dividends to their. Sometimes it pays dividends, but sometimes it definitely puts them in a position where they're definitely out of the race because they're really off cycle with the leaders. You don't want to get off cycle with the leaders early. I stay on cycle with them for a period, and then switch up your strategy later in the race because you never know how these cautions are going to fall, how these stages are going to be ran. So
yeah,
should be interesting.
that's a good point. I was kind of thinking, I could use these stages, the first stage, maybe the second stage, to test things like what is my truck going to be like with two tires when I have to
Yeah.
pit. And then because, the end of the stage, everything kind of files back in and see if that's going to help you in the long run for that final stage. But
We're
like you
gonna
said, you don't want to fall off it.
yeah, we're gonna see a lot of double file, maybe even maybe even we're gonna see a lot of double file, a lot of three wide racing here because this is definitely a track where you can run three wide. It's gonna be the draft is definitely gonna play a factor in the race as well. A lot of guys are gonna be pushing the issue, so we'll have to see. I mean, you're gonna see in the first stage who's gonna try to push the issue right off the bat. There's definitely usually a certain character of cars or guys who like to push the issue right off the jump.
Yeah.
So I
And
expect to see Jay Hyper up there. I expect to see it's your boy Chase and BC up there. So
yeah, I do too. There's just so many good names here. It's really hard to tell. But one thing for sure is with these guys in the competition is track position. You want to be up front, you kind of want to stay there, but you even mentioned there's a lot of draft with this track, especially with the trucks. And then if you think about it too, this track is really wide. Do you have a line that you like to run here? Do you, like a preferred, do you enter
well,
high,
it
dip
just,
low, enter low, try and stay? There's so many different options you can do.
it just depends upon where you run. I mean, if you run,
Yeah.
I mean, excuse me, not how you run. It just depends upon like where everybody else is running. If everybody's running the top, usually we'll see most dudes be at the top, but definitely ways that I mean you definitely want to be on the bottom when you're trying to make passes. But here at these tracks, similar to certain tracks like Kansas Auto Clubs, is when you definitely make a move to go to that inside, try to make a pass. You have to make that pass because if you don't, you're gonna lose up all that momentum and steam, and somebody behind you is gonna blow right by you on the outside or even on the inside. It's definitely a hard track to pass on the inside because these cars they don't have as much power, so but it definitely makes it a lot funner. It makes the racing a lot better, but when you don't have as much power, it's hard for you to just power right by somebody on the
Right.
inside and to keep your speed without sliding up the track. So we'll see. I mean, we about to get ready to get qualifying over with. They're on the ninth lap. We'll see who's gonna be the top five going into the race for qualifying. Then we'll give our picks. Who we think's gonna win?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to add about the track,
Man,
or
one thing for myself with this track, not necessarily with the trucks, but it can kind of play a part is looseness off corners. You've raced with me. I like to have a stable vehicle, um, something that I could use to keep steady laps. You could have the fastest truck, but you could lose it in a second and then lose all that ground you made. So I'm going to try and look at who's got loose trucks, who's got tight trucks, and where these guys are running.
yeah, that's definitely the way to go here. I mean, so I just want to see what the lap times is right now coming in, and then we'll jump out, get ready for them to jump, and then jump back in and get ready for this race to get started.
Yeah,
Um, we got people watching, so that's definitely appreciate the two viewers watching it right now.
yeah.
Titans, these qualifying times may be skewed because in they were in the draft, so you never know. We got Titans, we got Jay Hyper, BC, Fluffy, and it's your boy Chase at the top five.
Wow, so Titans got the pole, huh?
Yeah, I
Wow.
think draft had to play a factor, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think so too, and I believe that some of these trucks went lap down or so because or they pitted because they did go a lap down, so there's a good chance that that could have went into it too. But yeah, draft, man, it really is all draft. But good job to Titans in that 25 truck for grabbing that pole. Track position's a huge part. Jay Hyper.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like
Oh
I
yeah,
said, the draft plays a factor. I'm telling you, these cars are gonna. I mean, this race is gonna fly by pretty quick with, especially being on times four where these tires are gonna wear. quick. So
Oh yeah, yeah, you ain't kidding. All right, so it looks like we can. I'm gonna join in that a game here. It looks like I'm watching Nemo and they're going to the track, so I'm gonna join in here.
yeah, I'm gonna jump in as well.
Yeah.
Bear with us, guys. Yes, they did. Okay. About to get this green flag running and going. They should jump in and race right when we get to the right when we start. So
Yeah, hopefully we
we
don't
might
miss too
miss
much.
we might miss the initial start, but that's okay.
Well, I'm watching Nemo as well. I'm watching his broadcast. Thanks
Yeah.
again,
Who's your
man, for
pick?
doing that. Who's my pick?
Yeah.
I'm going with Titans, man. I gotta go with Titans. I've raced with him a lot, and he's a young kid. He hasn't had this game very long, which is surprising, but he does some crazy stuff with these with the slider setups. So I'd like to see what he does. Who you got?
Everybody is lagging on right here. Okay, there you go. They're already racing. I got BC winning this.
Oh yeah.
As we go into turn one, I think they come into lap two.
Yeah, it looks like that 52 of BC Racers going on the inside of the 25 of Titans, but Titans gets a little momentum on the outside. BC Racer can't clear him.
As they fan out into turn one.
Still the same thing going. I think BC Racer could
BC
probably slide up. Is the 25 going to try and do a crossover? No. 25 is being steady.
3 wide going into turn 3 and 4.
Yeah, the 25 of Titans just hit the wall a little bit, but he stays in second. Let's see if BC Racer could kind of check out, or if the draft is going to hold everyone there.
So we on board.
So I'm on board right now with that 18 of Jay Hyper, and he's the first car that's not side by side with another truck. As it looks like the 99, is that Fluffy? Is he got a little loose? That was a great save.
So you got the 88 looking underneath. Oh, we got 1 to 3 cars in the wall.
That 3
He's gonna
car.
lose couple position. Duke King hit the wall. He's gonna lose couple position. Fluffy goes inside of him. He's probably gonna fall back to around 7th or 6th or 7th place. SBC is pretty much keeping his lead, as looks like that 88 is looking for second.
Yeah, he definitely is, and it looks like there's about going to be 26 to go once they get across this line in the first stage, that is. But are you surprised with the way that the start of this race went? How clean it was with these drivers?
Oh no, not at all. With the special incentive, everybody wants to keep it clean and run hard. So I'm not surprised at all by it.
Yeah, no, neither am I. But like you said, you know, that that incentive is nice.
It's the problem when you make that move inside. You have to make the pass. You do not want to be stuck on the inside, and everybody else is on the outside, because that run that they get on the outside is just ridiculous with this draft.
Yeah, and 88. I got to give a lot of credit to that 88. When you're on the inside like that, you want to get in the gas, and it's so easy to get in it and just veer up the track and push whoever's there into the wall. But he's doing a really good job at throttle control and keeping that thing in its line and giving that driver room.
Oh, they're getting close. Close racing right there. Go on board with them.
Yeah.
Go on board with the 41.
Yeah, that 88 of Mike RPM had a really nice exit on 4, but that 25 of Titans isn't giving up.
Is Mike RPM looking to take second away from Titans? Is the 41 car?
Yeah,
looking inside of Titans as well.
Yeah, so the second place spot goes now to Mike RPM after a nice hard battle, nice hard but respectful battle with Titans, and it's a long race, so we'll see how things pan out.
We'll see if we go back. I'm gonna go back a little bit more in the field, as we got the 54 car of Nemo, the league owner. He's looking to do some damage in his own league. He's trying to win, maybe keep some of his money.
Yeah, but, I didn't even think of that. That's a good point.
Yeah, 24 car is looking inside of him. So we got the 7 car Jay Miller looking to make a pass. He's trying to make a pass and he clears him. Oh, is he gonna slide up in front of him? Slide job? And
Yeah, yeah, that he had room. The 51 had a little more momentum. Let's see how he
it's your boy
exits
Chase
or
trying to make the
enters
pass
one.
back. Fluffy right on his tail.
Oh, that little bit of draft might help that 51, but Miller does a really good job at staying off the wall, keeps that line on the outside. That is so hard to do, especially when you're keeping
99
that
looking underneath. It's
speed.
your boy Chase.
And they're probably going to go a little 3 wide, just about.
Little 3
Oh,
wide action. I don't know if it's your boy Chase. 3 wide. A 3 car 51 and a 7.
look at that. Look
So we
how
got a new
close these
leader.
guys are. Wow.
They're
A new
fanning
leader.
out, and it's 3 wide. No
Oh,
on the
man.
outside. 51 is your boy Chase. 3 car. A Duke King. Jay Miller's gonna come out with the advantage on that. They are racing up here in the back. But I don't know which battle to watch. There's a lot of battles on the track
I
right
know,
now.
man. You said, pass for the lead, and then we're looking at that great battle. Dang, man. It's a lot of good hard racing here.
Yeah, new leader Mark RPM is a new leader up there in the 88 car. He's able to get past BC Racer. Can Miller make a pass and make? Oh, we got somebody going down pit road. It's already taking it. Already got somebody. We already got a taker down pit road, and this is the 51 car of your boy Chase. He's already taking his chances. He's gonna make a chance to go down pit road now. Maybe try to get an advantage, maybe 1 lap advantage on those fresh tires. We might see some other guys pitting as well pretty soon.
Yeah,
Let's see
it's
right
funny. We're pretty early on in this race, and we're already seeing strategy calls.
Yeah, interesting call.
Yeah. So that 52 of BC Racer lost the lead, but he's still right there with the 88, and that 41 is just following it. It's like he's stalking him. Titans is kind of losing ground with the top 3, but he's still there. He probably is thinking of things he needs to do.
Oh, battle for position towards in the back a little bit. Jay Miller, the 16 car, 24 car, and a 3 Duke King.
And the
Jay
52.
Miller up here, 6. Oh, Jay Miller's pitting, and we got some guys going down pit road at the 52 of BC Racer. Jay Miller, the 7 car, 16 cars down pit road.
See, I think what the 52 did there was very responsible of himself. They were going down the backstretch. I saw him get out of line, and that's kind of an indication of, hey guys, I'm going to be pitting. These guys can't throw their hands out the windows, so they go down the track, let him know. I went back to that car, and what is he doing? He's pitting, just like we thought. And the 25 goes with him, the 99 and the 7, like you mentioned, to Miller.
It's going to be interesting to see where your boy Chase comes out relative to these guys, whether he gains any time on these guys or not. I believe he'll gain some time.
Yeah,
you got some of them leaving pit road now. BC's leaving pit road. It's your boy Chase is coming around. That may have benefited him. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, and everyone is taking the access road off, so that's good to see. And this access road is kind of tough if you think about it. If you're a little loose and you hit the turn a little wrong, you could be spinning out. But it looks like
your boy Chase definitely gained.
Yeah, and I believe
he gained a couple slots.
Titans is right there, not too far off of. I think that's BC Racer.
RPM.
Let's see. Is that
Like RPM is out.
Yeah, BC Racer's there.
Everybody's using the access road, doing what they're supposed to. No one's cheating the system. Everybody's driving how they're supposed to.
I'm not sure. Maybe the 88. I was watching the 88. Well, I was really watching the 52, but the 88 was going slow in 1 and 2 on the track, so I'm not sure if he exited the same way or not.
He definitely lost. They definitely lost some time to BC. BC's got about a 1.5 second lead on these guys. Like RPM will drop back behind Titans in 3rd, with Jay Lethal and Fluffy. Fluffy gained some spots, not far behind these guys. With Jay Miller as well, right behind Fluffy, right out the top 6. It's definitely interesting. I mean, excuse me, not Jay Lethal, the 51 car, I believe. I believe that's the 51.
And that 51 would be at your boy Chase. Jay Lethal's what, in the 41? Yeah.
It's 41 car. I meant to say Jay Miller, but I apologize.
All these J's, man.
Yeah.
But
everybody's pretty much single file right now. I mean,
And look at like the distance between them. You know, like it really shows that these guys are all really competitive and they know what they're doing. It's pretty much who can have the cleanest race, but who can stay in a draft, who can exit well. I'm trying to look at lines here. I'm following this 88. It's 88 of Mike RPM, and he enters a lot lower than Titans does. Not too much lower, maybe just a lane. And Titans is about in the middle of the track, then veers up to the top. And he's not really picking up that much ground on Titans. You really can run so many different lines depending on what you have your truck doing.
Definitely, it's definitely true. As we got the 88 looking, he's definitely gaining some time on Titans. He may be looking to make that pass for second here in a lap or two. He's definitely trying to go up there and get, somebody's got to go up there and get BC. As he looks inside, going into turn one.
Yeah, I think the 88 lifted a bit there because he saw Titans may have wanted to go down the track. Titans saw it too. He stopped that motion, but the 88 is at his door.
Side by side going on 3 and 4. Can he make the pass? It's real important that he can't sit there playing around on the inside. You got to make the pass because you got some hungry guys behind him. Jay Lethal's leading them with Fluffy behind him. He's got to make the pass here.
Yeah, I think he had a nice angle going into one. He may have cut down a little bit, almost got on the apron. I wonder if that 25 is going to get that momentum. It's real hard on the, the 25.
Jay Lethal contact.
The 25 got a little loose going off.
Jay Lethal's going to go 3 wide, and Fluffy's going to follow him. It's your boy Chase is there as well. As that did not turn out the way Titans in the 88, Mike RPM wanted. There's contact between the 51 and the 25 car. It's your boy Chase.
Wow, that, you know,
Titans made contact.
Titans did not want that to happen. Mike didn't either. They were running real well, but it is easy to get loose off these corners. Titans got a little bit loose, got in the 88, but great save by the 88. And look, he's still holding that spot after all that. But there's a lot of room up top.
BC Racer is loving every minute of this because it gives him an opportunity to get away while these guys fight for second. He's getting more and more away.
He's not getting as far away as I thought, though. You know, like he's not getting too far away. But that's also the draft. He doesn't have anyone to draft with. Yeah.
He actually plays some advantage as well because they can't suck up and get to him. As Fluffy is in 3rd place now, as here we go, the 88 and 25 once again. This time they're not fighting for second; they're fighting for 4th or 5th.
Yeah, but this time Titans has the advantage of other drivers in the same line. He's got that draft.
Ooh, 51 looking inside, looking in the middle right there. It's your boy Chase. His Titans is on the wall.
Oh,
he's pitting. They're pitting.
Wow, strong move by Titans. I wonder if he pitted or if he sped there, you know? Holy cow.
That was tough.
Holy cow, Titans.
He was on the outside of 88, a Mike RPM, and he cut down the track. I'm surprised that worked.
My gosh. Well, you know, we'll see if he sped, but I'm really liking this 41 of Jay Lethal. He's being kind of sneaky, man. Right now, I think he's probably had the best average running position just because he's always been there. He's like a stalker right now as he's slowing down to get on the pit road. Let's see if I can get to this. I think the 25 did get a speeding penalty because the 88's already out and the 25 is still sitting on pit road just waiting and waiting. Now as he exits, we'll see where he fares after the pit cycle completes.
That's going to kill him. That's going to kill Mike RPM.
That's going to kill Titans. Yeah, that's going to kill him. Yeah, he's got to think about that later on in the race. He's not going to have a very good stage finish, but stage finishes don't really mean anything here, do they?
There's money on the line for him, though.
For the stage? Oh, yeah, right. If you win all the stages.
Yeah. Oh, we got somebody Fluffy just wrecked. Going in the pits.
Oof.
I just saw him hit the inside wall going into the pit road. That's definitely not going to help him. I think we got a caution.
We do have a caution. That's the first caution, right?
Wow. And that's going to definitely shake the field up. I'm not really going to know. It's very, we apologize, guys, whoever's watching. It's very hard to keep up with this, even if you got broadcasts up with guys. It's just the intervals. They had intervals on it. Who's running where, it definitely would help. Just going off of who's pitting, it's just hard to really keep track of the running position. But we'll definitely get a reset and see who's where. So
yeah.
We had a bunch of guys pitting when that caution came out and people coming out. So
that caution actually hurt a few guys. Mike RPM, Titans, and Nemo, the three of them are a lap down. So we'll see how that fares out for them.
Oh, Nemo's not happy.
No. Mike RPM got the free pass. Titans and Nemo are still a lap down. And that happens just like in real life. You pit at the wrong time and a caution comes out, you're kind of stuck. As we go green, that 41 gets the lead, and I was talking about him earlier, how he's kind of a stalker. I wonder if he can pull away. That 16 we haven't seen much of. She's a beast, so let's see what he does. And that 51 as well, it's your boy Chase.
3 wide.
Yeah, that 3, Duke King stuck in the middle.
Uh-oh, 3 wide battle. In the back. As the 41 and 16 looks underneath the 41 car.
Oh no, that 3 is all over. He takes the 25. 25 look like he's in the wall.
That's going to kill his chances of stage 1 as we got the 51. Oh, he checks up. He catches it. It's your boy Chase catches the apron and it screws everybody else up as Jay Hyper. Where did he come from? Is in 3rd place now as Jay Lethal in the 24 are 1st and 2nd.
Yeah, man, you're not kidding about Jay Hyper. Where did he come from in that 18? As he's looking for 2nd, gets right on the inside of that 24. Can he do it? Kid Coyote's running a nice line up there behind the 41. But what can that 18 do with a little push from the 52? That 41's trying to block both lines right now, it looked like. As the 24 got a little loose, the 18 is taking advantage of that, and he gets almost right to the bumper of that 41.
Can the 18 make a pass? Can he make it and get past? He's looking inside of Jay Lethal. Can Jay Hyper make the pass?
He's got a nice angle there, but that 16 is going to go push that 41. She's a beast, is going to get there. That 52 wants to give the 18 a nudge. This is some nice hard racing for the lead. And the 18 is getting that push on the inside. It is so hard to run that inside sometimes here, but he's got a nice truck set up.
BC said, I want my lead back.
The 51 went to drop to the bottom to help those two out, and it looked like it worked. But the 18 is going up the track.
In the wall.
Oh no, he was at the 16.
He definitely got some help as they're getting really racy up here. I don't know how many laps left in the stage.
I think that may have been it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Stage 1 finish. All right, so stage 1. 18.
Who's the leader?
18, and then I think it was
Jay Hyper. It's your boy Jason. Excuse me.
I think it was BC. Let's see. I think
BC Hyper
yeah,
and
BC.
It's your boy Chase.
And it's your boy Chase, yeah.
BC, it's your boy Chase and Jay Hyper was the top 3.
It was Jay Hyper, BC Racer, and it's your boy Chase in that 51.
Wow.
Man, that was some crazy good battling right there, man. I gotta give it to these guys as we go to start stage 2. The 3 drops down.
You can't probably drop into the back, stay out of people's way. As it's definitely gonna ramp up even more. As 51 is all over that 18 car.
Yeah, and that 25 is still 1 lap down. So is he gonna do it the old-fashioned way, or is he gonna hope for a caution?
51 is your boy Chase getting a big push. They're shoving all over the place trying to make up time.
Yeah, that 88 made his way back up there. It's the 52. BC Racer gets a little tight. I don't know. Are they? We're looking back there. I don't really see anyone spinning too much. The 25 may. Wow, I don't know how he saved that. I was watching back from the 51, and that was pretty crazy.
Contact is Duke King is gonna lose a bunch of spots. Oh man, they're definitely getting it really racy up here. Maybe a little too racy. Still a lot of racing left to go. We need to calm down as Fluffy is looking to make a move as 51 is your boy Chase is able to keep the lead. Mike RPM wants to get up there and take it back.
Yeah,
and that inside here.
Wow, nice dive down to the bottom from that 51. Looks like the other guys really slowed up.
As man, oh man, oh man.
Wow.
Jay Miller starting to get his way, creeping his way up towards here. Got something to say about this battle.
Oh yeah, he does. He's
He's
right
got
with that lead
16 cars.
pack.
16 cars well, trying to make up some time. As right now, it's your boy Chase is still your leader, and Mike RPM in second. Jay Hyper trying to fend off Fluffy for third. He may give it up here.
Ooh. Jay Miller just a little tight through the corner. He wanted to stay with that 18 to keep that draft, but he falls off a little bit. I think he's going to keep with the draft. He might be able to work his way back up there. That could be a little, like, you know, a little experience that he learned from there, how to get through 1 and 2, maybe make a change on the car, or the truck. But yeah, man, him getting up there, that was real nice to see. He's running there and it looks like 6th place for Jay Miller.
Fluffy is flirting. He's trying to get that spot, that second spot from Mike RPM. He may dive low underneath him here going into 3 and 4. Maybe.
Man,
size better.
Yeah, you know, I think that that 88 is really playing defensively right now. He doesn't want that 99 to get around him.
He's blocking that outside. He doesn't want to give up that outside.
Yeah, that 51 of Chase is kind of making up a little ground, but that 88 dove down into 1 real well, but it looks like he may have gotten into the gas a little early as he goes up the track. The 99 may get a run off it.
Jay Miller's starting to fall into the clutches of Jay Lethal back there. I think we got somebody lag 16, or the 99, or he lagged right there for a second, but we keep going. This 5-car pack is kind of pulling away from everybody else.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Like a 3-car pack. It's Fluffy. I'm still wondering when he's gonna make the move. He's been patient sitting behind him. Oh, there go Mike RPM going for the lead.
See, I think
don't know if he'll have anything. 3 wide. We might get some 3 wide racing.
Oh man, I think Fluffy's waiting for a mistake. I think he's watching how that 88's running 1 and 2, because I really think that the 99 pulls away.
Contact between Mike RPM and the 51. If Chase goes up the track, he just moved him out the way. The 99 is gonna follow him. 16 as well, and 18. They're looking to follow him as the 6. It looks like the 16.
Oh, here goes the 99. He's gonna get that draft help. This is 16. Wow, 88 goes in there nice. So you think the 51 is gonna forget what just happened there with the 88?
Oh no,
I don't think so either.
He may have a chance to dive low and get to him.
Oh man, what was that? It looked like the 51.
RPM is holding his own on that outside. Oh, they're sliding up.
Wow. So now we see a new leader with that 99. What can he do with this lead?
Definitely will be interesting as they continue to run side by side. This has been some great racing up here.
Yeah, this is some great 88 into the wall out of turn 2, and it slows the 51 down, but that 51 actually kind of helped him a bit as he stays neck and neck with the 16.
Surprised the 51 is all over the 88's bumper. I would think he was trying to get by that guy after getting moved out the way.
Yeah, but you got to think too. It's like, you know, do I want to be around this guy? Do I want to be in front of him? What if he tries another slick move like that? Or, you know, it's not necessarily a purposeful move. It could have been by accident, but what if he makes another accident like that? So I'm thinking the 51 may want to be a little cautious around the 88.
Whatever they're gonna do, they better do it. Look like Fluffy's trying to start to gain a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah, I went back. I'm watching the 24 right now, who is right behind. I believe that's Jay Miller. Yep, Jay Miller in that 7. They're trying to use their draft to get back up there. That lead pack of 5 is just really
Here comes
moving.
The 51. Chase makes a pass on Mikey. Sorry to cut you off.
No,
Mikey
you're
makes
good.
a pass. Mike RPM looks underneath him. They're 3 wide with Fluffy. 3 wide for the lead. As Chase, what a great move. He makes it and takes the lead right back. But Mike RPM's looking to take the lead back. Is he going to try and move him out the way once again? He's going off the track. He hits him. He puts him in the wall again.
You know, there's just so many times that the 51's going to, you know, be okay with that. I got to say, I'm really impressed with how that 51 was able to get back up there after that little mishap before. And then right as soon as he gets it, same thing happens again at the same spot.
As a driver, I definitely would not be able to take that going lightly. I believe we have some dudes going down pit road. Jay Hyper, or looks like the Yes, 18 and Jay Hyper went down pit road. He's definitely going with a strategy call here.
Yep, and I
Yeah,
see the 88 slowing down, but he may be getting a push from the 16 to speed. Oh, there had to have been a few speeders there.
so we got the 88 down pit road and Mike RPM with the 16 right behind him. 51 it's your boy chasing 99 of Fluffy is going in pit road as well. Yeah, I don't know. Jay Miller is down, the 7 car is down pit road as well. He's following these guys. See who jumps out first. See if anybody did speed. But as a former driver myself, I'm only gonna take to a certain amount of times to get moved out the way like that, getting bumped up in the wall.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, Terrell. But I don't think I'd retaliate just yet. There is still a lot of racing left.
You got the second pack down pit road, led by BC. You got Jay Lethal right behind him. As that's gonna play dividends to Jay Hyper, excuse me. He's gonna come out with the lead. Maybe he's got a big run. So Mike RPM is getting up to speed. Mike RPM may keep the lead, but here comes Jay Hyper in the 18. He may dive low. I think Mike RPM blocks the inside.
Yeah, look at how these guys got off together like that. That 18 definitely made up a ton of ground, and look at the momentum he's got as well.
Let's see where the other cars merge as they come back on the track. They're definitely gonna be behind these guys.
Yeah,
BC.
quite a bit.
Let's see where BC merges. BC probably will merge around 5th or 6th place as Jay Hyper makes the pass.
Yeah, I think that Mike may have just kind of let out a little bit and got behind the 18 because he saw the other 2 trucks making moves. I don't think he wanted to go through 3 and 4 side by side and potentially lose more spots. One driver, the Titans, he stayed on their pit strategy, which I think is pretty smart. He is the only truck 1 lap down. He doesn't want to go any further. He doesn't want to see any other guys get lapped because he wants that lap back. But
oh, Chase is starting to get a little aggressive. He moved.
Wow.
He bumped to 16. He's definitely ready to go. He might have something to say to RPM before too long here.
Yeah, and I think some of these guys are stalking. You know, at the end of this big pack is that 52 of BC Racer who had a great, strong truck in that first segment.
He's flying. Here comes Fluffy following him as well. They're coming pretty fast. So whatever you guys gonna do, you better do it now because they're right there. Oh, and 51 did get past Mike RPM. I don't know if he had some help doing that, but he definitely made a pass on him.
Yeah, he sure did. I see I got a few guys watching. Thanks for joining. Let me take a look at the comments, see if anyone's got anything to say about the racing here. But Josh Miller, he's multitasking. Miller here, he's watching, he's driving and commenting. That's pretty impressive. He's got some comments for the 88, but he's not too happy with them. We'll see how that folds out later on. So let's think about that 7 with the 88.
There's a lot of people not happy with the 88 right now. That's how he's been racing. And speaking of 88, he goes way low.
Man, he's going to force the issue.
He's going to force it. He moves the 51 up the track of Chase. Yeah, there's definitely some bad blood between these two. They have been bumping each other for the past 15 laps. There's been some contact between these two over and over as they bang.
51 did not like it. Okay, these guys, they got to
88 doors up.
They gotta think about the money, guys. Think about the money.
BC puts him in the wall.
Wow, BC didn't mean to do that, but
yeah,
he's just
BC's probably like, cut this out, man. We gotta get up there and get these guys. You guys aren't helping.
Yeah, their little battle really put a damper on that 52's lap time, and they gotta not be so selfish, you know. And that's but hey, it's racing.
Screw those 3 up.
Yeah. But I believe that 51 now has got some fire in his eyes, and they're directed right at that 88.
I wouldn't be shocked if there is definitely some concept between these two. I would bet money on it, pretty much.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see more between those two. Do you
go
let that
back in the
affect
pack a
you?
little bit.
Do you let that affect you during a race
I
too, Al?
mean, it just depends how much contact it is. If it's incidental, if it happens once, you're cool. But if you keep getting moved out the way, like I said before, you're definitely gonna start getting a little angry, start getting a little frustrated, and definitely want to get some anger out
Yeah.
or show your frustration with the driver that keeps moving you. Say they're getting back bottled up back there as we got a battle for the lead with the 99. Looking underneath, she's a beast. We haven't been talking about she's a beast, but he's had a great race so far.
Yeah, he's
Had a
one of those
fast start.
sleepers right now. That truck is really moving, and that's funny. You mentioned it right as I was getting to that lead battle, and I think the 99 is going to have a little bit. No, it looks like 16 still is able to keep on the outside.
Depends on where the 18 goes. If Hyper helps, she's a beast. He should be able to keep the lead. Draft plays a factor so much as you see Hyper is not going low with the 99. 99 may
Yeah,
still make the pass. We got the 51. It's your boy Chase. He decides to take a different strategy and he goes down pit road now.
yeah, that 16, he lost the help from the 18 going into 1 and 2. The 16 is just, even though he's on the top side, it's harder to keep that momentum through the middle of the corner. Couldn't get in the gas as well as the 99, but I think that draft help is what was keeping that lead for him. The 99's just about cleared. He is clear.
Here comes
Wow,
Jay Hyper down pit
great
road.
move.
Jay Hyper decides to come down pit road as well.
And the 51 is coming out of pits. Let's see where he comes out compared to that 88 when he does pit.
So I think he's definitely, well, the 88's already around, but they're going to pit. It's definitely going to be interesting to see where he comes out compared to 88.
Yeah, I think the 88 should be pitting right here after that little move he made on the backstretch, dipping down. And he is
24.
Wow, look at that. He caught right back up to the leaders. I wonder if he was speeding. I was watching the 88 dip down on pit road, caught the 99 and the 16, got in front of them getting onto pit road. I'm going to stick on this 88, see if he
Hyper's
has
coming
a
out
longer
and
stop.
your boy Chase is going to lose some time. Well, he may gain it back. He's gaining on Jay Hyper from behind because he pitted a lap earlier. It's going to be about a second and a half.
That's a
second behind him.
Very quick stop by the 88. It did not look like he obviously did not have a penalty going on pit road, but I think he must have just got a little bit of gas because he was in and out.
Where does the 51 come out relative to the 88? He may have taken a different strategy, maybe 2 tires, maybe less fuel.
Yeah, I think so. I think the 88 may come out as the leader here, especially how he got past those 2 leaders, the first and second drivers, going into pit road.
He's definitely lost some time. He went in with the lead, I believe, and he's gonna definitely not be with those guys. He probably took 4 tires, and they probably took two or maybe even no tires. 88 at Mike RPM definitely got out really fast, so he's got the lead right now. So
yeah, and I'm watching Nemo's stream right now. I'll give you a lap count in just a sec as he's about to cross the start finish in his view. Looks like 2 to go in stage 2. I wonder if anyone is trying to do some fuel strategy.
well, if we're coming on 1, you know what I mean? Is Mike RPM's probably got this $25 PSN card wrapped up for this stage.
Well, you know, I think this 54 of Nemo, he's saving fuel. He isn't pitted. I think it might go, well, no, he's in 6th right now. It's hard to tell.
I'm not sure who's in first. We'll have to see coming to the line here. We got somebody down pit road.
And that's Jay Miller's down pit road as Nemo goes to 5th. Looks like the 52 of BC Racer Kid may have won that one. I think it was the 52.
We'll have to see. If he did win the stage, that's definitely some interesting driving. Definitely interesting strategy.
Yep, stage 2 finish. So BC Racer. Let me try and get this screen a little bigger here. BC Racer, Jay Lethal, and Kid Coyote.
Wow. So BC Racer has locked up both stages. Is that not correct?
I believe the 18 got stage 1. The 18 of J Hyper.
J Hyper.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you think about the average, that 52 BC Racer, second in the first stage, first in the second, if that's correct. Don't quote me on that. But I believe that's how it went around. But Kid Coyote, we're seeing a lot of him late. This should get Titans his. Oh, this isn't gonna get Titans his lap back because Fluffy was also a lap down. Titans is really in a hard spot right now. He needs a caution because Fluffy's gonna get that.
Chatter here. From Mike RPM, he has some choice words about Chase on the radio.
Yeah, it looks like Fluffy as well.
Got some interesting race chatter. A lot of dudes some guys frustrated.
Mike RPM is dropping back. As I'm following that 25, he's still lapped down, unfortunately. He's on that inside line. Over. It may be. He needs to see a caution.
The racing's going to ramp up a lot.
He doesn't want to cause the caution, but the way that some of these guys are driving, we may see it. Is that 54? He's on the inside of the 16 and 54. He's wishing that he wasn't a lap down right now because that 25 of Titans is running a hell of a race. The 99 of Fluffy's getting on the inside of the 25. Is he going to make it 3 wide? But it looks like in front of the 25, the 54, the 41, 24 losing all their momentum. 25 gives the 41 a huge push as the 99 goes on the inside. But that push from the 25 gave the 41 the momentum to get around 3 and 4.
Yeah, Mike RPM go down pit road. I don't know if he quit or what happened there. If he's trying a strategy call, what is he doing?
Man, I don't know, because we saw him drop right at the beginning. Maybe he forgot to pit, didn't hit the X button. I don't know.
If that's the truth, he just, instead of wasting his time sending that tweet, that message, he cost himself a chance to win the race.
Oh man, that's a good point. He went on his phone or he had something to say, but I'm sure that he's a guy that would be like, you know what, I don't care. I said it, I meant it. I'm gonna go all out to still try and win this race. I don't care if it screwed me up. I wanted to say what I wanted to say. I don't think he'd be mad at himself.
So he definitely probably forgot to get fuel. As Jay Miller is in second, he's trying to hold off Fluffy and Jay Lethal. I don't think he has anything for BC. So he looks inside. Jay Lethal looks inside of Jay Miller, and he may make the pass here. Fluffy's gonna follow.
That's impressive how Jay Miller got a little loose. Oh,
if Fluffy comes back up the track and takes Miller.
7, takes him out. Will there be a caution?
And that looked deliberate. Yeah. And that just...
That did. But
that was a lot of contact.
I don't think that Miller meant to do anything there to Fluffy. The way that he exited 4, you get a little squirrely sometimes, and he got into him. But then Fluffy went right up into the guy. We'll see.
There is definitely going to be some racing. There is definitely up, and we got some messages being displayed. You guys ignore those messages coming on the screen.
Oh, they don't see them anyways, right? Yeah. You know what? The 25 is probably laughing. He's like, hey, that's great. So we got this is our second caution, right?
That was a break that was a break for
Titans.
For Titans.
Yeah. All right, now let's see what Titans can do.
And for Mike RPM, because he fell behind. Well, I'm gonna have some things to say to Nemo. Yep, that's definitely what it looked like.
Yeah, Miller. That's the way it looked. But when you're in a race, you're driving your own race, and it's hard to tell. I'm sure that you guys will all the drivers will take a look at it afterwards and be able to come to a conclusion. But some of these guys have had long nights, man. They got a lot of work to do in this game, and you get kind of tired and lose. Oh, the 16 down in the 25.
We got 16 in the wall. She's a beast. We got a bunch of guys in the wall.
Guys in the back are losing it, but the the track stays green.
16, She's Beach just got screwed right there.
Yeah, almost took the 25 with him. But for the lead, look at the 7. Let's go back to this. How do we get there? How many trucks do I need to go by? The 7 and the 54.
3 wide here.
And
3
the 18.
wide here. 54 Nemo. 18 and Jay Lethal. 7 and Miller on the outside.
Get that momentum up top. That 54's taking second. That 41 likes this. He likes seeing what's going on behind him. Oh, the 7 just cuts a little bit.
He's holding on to it.
The 25
goes up on the 25. Takes BC out with him.
Wow, how did these guys hold that?
Wow.
That really hurt. That really hurt the 52. Yeah, it hurt the 52, man. He's way in the back of this pack. He needs to hold on to this draft.
Knowing BC, he'll be able to make all that up. He has a rocket ship.
You know what?
He didn't really lose the draft.
You're right. Yeah, you're right, man. Fluffy's holding second, as it looks like, I believe that's the 54 Nemo. Let's see if that is the 54 Nemo. That is, but Nemo gets in the wall.
54's in the wall.
Oh man, I saw Miller was there. Hopefully Miller didn't crowd him up there.
We got a battle for the lead. Jay Lethal and Fluffy battling for the lead here. It's Jay Hyper is Miller sitting in 4th. Jay Hyper's in 3rd.
And Titans is in 5th. You and I both know that there's been a history between the 7 and the 25.
Yeah, I don't think any of that's going to come to play here. They'll race.
No, I think they've been real good together. I think they're both probably thinking, hey, let's get up there. Let's let them kind of battle their stuff out. And that 88 is still there too. Oh, he's getting a little loose on the
51.
bottom.
The Chase, Chase is off the wall. Chase is down real low on the track. He comes back up.
I got to give that to Chase. I think he got loose like that because he had to lift. He almost got in the back of the 7. And he lifted, lost all that momentum, all the weight shifted, and he went sideways. I think he did that to save the 7, and that takes a lot to do.
Is there racing up here for this lead as Jay Lethal and Fluffy have been racing for lap after lap contact a little bit. Jay Lethal does not want to give this lead up. They know where against his lead he can hold on to it. We'll be able to win, maybe have a chance to win this race. There's still a lot of racing left to go, but you never know.
So one thing for sure, Terrell, man, the way that you've been racing these other guys throughout the whole race, that could kind of, yeah, exactly, man. It could play a factor in who's going to work with you, who's gonna help you out on that line. You know, like Titans. If he was being raced real nice by the 99, maybe he's going to think, I'll help you, 99. I'm going to get behind you. We'll draft together. So those things always play a factor. But the top 4 is really on their own right now.
Staying stagnant pretty much. As you see, 51 and 88's got some history as well too, as he's bumping them.
Yeah, we've got a long race to go. It seems like we're almost at the end of the race, but they have 57 to go. Titans, look at that move. As he steals second away when they lose the momentum off of 2.
And 88 thought better. Mike RPM said, you know what, I'll pick my battles and I'll just sit behind here. Pick my battles wisely. As Miller is about to get passed right now by the 3-car Duke King.
So Titans definitely got the best out of that. He passed 2 cars in one backstretch, or 2 trucks. But can he hold it? We haven't really seen how his truck does in long runs. Can he stay with this leader and stay in second, or maybe make a move for first? I don't know. But look at you're right, man. Jay Miller. It looks, or is that Jay Miller? I believe. No, the 51 is really pulling away right now, taking another pack of cars with him, trying to get up to that top 4.
Ooh,
and it looks like Titans may be getting past.
You see, if I'm BC and Mike RBM, I'd stay in the line and try to gain on these top 5 guys, try to get up there, top 4, and try to grab their draft, make it a 7-car battle.
Yeah, you got to think about it. Let those guys battle it out. Us, stay in a line, get fast laps.
You see, he got super tight right there. He's able to hold it. So we go back up here with the leaders a little bit. It's the 41 is still behind Titans right now. As Titans looking to try to get the lead. Will he be able to do it though? That's the question.
Wow, the 99 really checked up going into the corner. 25 had a great run through 3, but he had to let off as he hit the tailgate of that 99 truck.
Maybe looking at getting that lead, we may be seeing a new leader 25 car in a number of laps here. You never know.
You never know.
Here comes Lethal. I think Titans ran a little too high and gave Lethal a chance to get underneath him.
Yeah, he really did. He got lucky there because that 41 could have had an excellent run. He may have had a little mistake too. But that 25, huge run on the top. The 99 is pitting. 99's pitting.
41, Jay Lethal's following him. Here comes the 52. Here comes the 51 of Chase. 52 of BC. He's following him. Everybody else behind him is going to follow as well. Nemo, Duke King. It looks like Jay Miller as well is following them.
So we've
Only
got
two dudes there on the track.
We've got 52 to go or so. That's a long time. That's a few pit stops. I wonder if anyone has done the math. Anyone has run a few races. See how can I eliminate a pit stop? You know, how can I stretch these tires, stretch this gas, and hope it goes green? This has been really impressive racing.
Jay Lethal gets out of his pits first. Here comes Chase, Fluffy, BC.
Oh, and they're all packing up together.
Yes, yeah, you gotta be diligent here, getting out of pit road, and not try to run side by side. Yes, Jay Lethal's gonna get out of pits. He definitely gained him some time.
Yeah, the 25, the leaders, the 25 and the 18, they're pitting together here.
We'll see where these guys come around compared to those guys.
Yeah.
So Mike RPM's looking for third underneath BC.
Oh, looks like they come out a little bit together. 25 and the 18 right next to each other, but the 18 was being courteous, let the 25 go. Because like you mentioned, you don't want to be side by side exiting. They're exiting, and look at these guys. Look at these guys coming at them.
I think they're going to get the lead. They're going
to keep it. They're going to keep it.
Interesting.
Wow. Must have been really good pit stops by that 25 and 18.
Oh, we're going to have a battle up here. It's this
don't get too low.
7-car battle. Nemo looking underneath Jay Lethal. Excuse me, Fluffy, not Nemo. I apologize for that, guys. Oh, contact between Jay Lethal and Fluffy. It looked incidental, though. No harm, no foul.
Yeah, I agree with you. You know, these guys are coming out of pits, getting their stuff together. But I'm really impressed that even pitting a lap, or I think it was just a lap, not two, but the 25 and 18 were still able to stay in front. And that one lap, or the 2 laps, that might help them later on. That could save them from having to pit another time, the 25 and the 18.
Yeah, usually guys who pit earlier, usually it plays dividends to them, but I think the fact that they were bunched up coming out of the pits may have slowed them down a little bit.
You know, good point. Good point. That is true. The 4 of them were just piled together, and they had to figure that out.
Yes, here we go. Fluffy's looking to make a move on Jay Lethal. As the 18 gets really loose. He's gonna come back on the track. He's gonna lose a lot of spots.
Yeah.
About second, all the way back to about 8th. It looks like, or 7th.
Fluffy wants that lead back because Fluffy's saying, "I didn't lose this lead on the track. I lost it down pit road. So I don't think you have a faster truck than me, Titans. I'm gonna get around you. I'm gonna show you who's fast on track." And Titans is probably thinking, "Yeah, go ahead, try it. But I kind of outsmarted you on the pits, or you had a little bunch up."
Lethal's loose. Lethal's in the wall.
Oh, he's gone. That 41 truck. The 99 dives down into turn 1 around Titans, and I don't think Titans has anything for him right now. And he sticks it. The 99 holds it on the bottom. He didn't drift up the track.
And he was thinking about quitting. I know he's definitely happy he didn't quit now.
Yeah, I agree. He's cleared the 25 as he goes up the track. 25 is going to give him a push. 25 cannot dip down yet.
Coming. Yeah, BC is
Oh,
there.
the 99 and the 25. 25 gets into the wall a little, almost lost all his momentum. The 25 could potentially lose a lot of ground right now if he doesn't play it straight. The
So
99 does
homeboy with
not
the
want to help.
25.
The 99 does not want to help.
It's 52.
He's,
He knows how fast that 52 car is.
yo,
I
you
believe
took the
52 is
words
going to
right
have
out of
the
my mouth.
advantage. Titan's probably going to lose a couple spots. He's going to get that big run from Fluffy on the inside. He's going to help from Mike RPM right behind him as well.
Titans is all by himself up there. That's not a good feeling to have. Titans.
BC's going to slide up and help him, though.
There you go.
He's going to have a big run. He's going to bump BC. I think he'll be able to keep third. More than likely. He decides not to go down. He's got the 18 of J Hyper on his bumper. Chase is right underneath him. Ooh, this is gonna get a lot tight. Ooh, it's just tight up here.
Holy cow! Is it? Man, that 25's in a tough spot, being sandwiched in the middle. This is, man. You know, they've got laps and laps to go, but these guys are racing like. Oh, it looks like
18's in the wall. And there went Mike RPM. They save it. They're definitely gonna lose the draft.
You know, accordion effect. They all bunched up together, and that's hard to see. It's hard to be a part of because you can't tell.
Off the wall, and it came down. Wasn't intentional. That's just how the track and physics of these cars work. And these walls, you hit the walls like glue. As soon as you come undone, it's just your car goes straight to the left.
Yeah, you're right, man. And that 51 gets around the 25. I think the 25 needs to just. There's 43 laps to go. These guys are racing like there's 5.
Yeah, he might need to calm down. There's a couple more pit stops to go. As a 25 looking underneath BC, he's basically got Chase cleared, but there's really nowhere for him to merge up. He's back side by side.
See, this is probably why I'm not in this race. You know, I'm not the most competitive. I think, you know, we've got a long way to go. I'm going to be conservative here, try and run fast laps, stay in a line. But maybe that's why these guys are the winners that they are. Because they race lap after lap like it's the last lap in the race. And that's what they're showing. Man, it's tight.
So you got battle for position here. Miller and Jay Lethal going at it for position. As we got somebody 16 of She's a Beast down pit road. He's probably on a completely different strategy. Here comes Jay Miller as well. He's down pit road as well.
Yeah. Looks like in the lead now, the 52 is going for it on the inside of the 99. The 25 is giving him a push. He's not clear yet to go up top if he wanted to, because that 51 is drafting with the 99, but the 99 goes deep into turn 3 and gets into the 25. 25 holds on to it, but he could easily lose third place with the momentum that 51 has.
Down pit road. Like RPM definitely is another guy who just goes down pit road right now. As you see, She's a Beast is now out of pit road.
And
again, don't know if Miller's coming out yet.
Again, no help for that 25. If you think about it, that 25 of Titans, he's pretty new to this game. He got this game around the beginning of the 2019 years. I think these guys are going to pit.
Yeah, I think BC and Fluffy gave they gave that look that they're gonna pit, and they definitely are coming. Here comes Fluffy, here comes BC, here comes Chase.
Look at that. The 25. The 25 flew in there, hit the brakes. He did that last time too, I believe, and picked up
King
the lead.
Jay Lethal are gonna follow as well. They're bringing the other group with Nemo, and I believe that is a 24 car. It's the 88 of Mike RPM's out of the pit road. We'll see where he merges, see where everybody else merges back onto the track.
So it looks like there's going to be 40 laps to go or so. Maybe 39, 38 when they get back around. Estimated fuel is 12 laps. So they're going to have to pit a few more times. I wonder if anyone's thinking, should I play a little strategy early or late?
46 laps. They got 12 laps of gas. It means three pit stops, 36 laps, and they try to save a lap.
Yeah.
Every time if you can. If you want these guys in the back, you may want to go to that strategy. Maybe try to save 4 laps over the next 3 lap runs.
I agree with you, man. And I think that may have been what the 88 did, because he's pretty far ahead of the 25 right now. I don't know if if that's by design or not. But that 25 did get in front of the 51 and the 52.
Hyper's gonna lose a lot of time. But he should. He was right with these.
The 25 doesn't have a very good truck on the beginning of a run as he's getting run
Jay
down.
Hyper cut up the track. As we see right now, we got these guys. Looks like.
Wow, I don't know how the 25 held it on the top like that. The 51's right on the tailgate.
There goes 51. It's your boy Chase looking inside.
Yeah, 25's not going to be able to hold it, I think. If he is, that's impressive. He is. He still stays on the outside, keeps that momentum up.
It's Fluffy and Jay Hyper definitely are behind these guys. They must have lost some time in pit road or definitely did something different.
51 into the wall a little bit. No, the 25 gets a little squirrely. Wow. Let's see if Fluffy can get back to this pack with how they're racing so hard. 25 on the bottom. We've seen the 25 up top. We've seen the 25 up top a lot. Let's see what he can do on the inside as the 51 gets into the wall.
He makes a power move and gets underneath easily. Titans definitely had a very, very fast car.
Yeah, but the loss of momentum by the 51 is what hurt him, but the 51 killed it getting off the corner as he gets back by the 25.
Crossover by Titans.
Wow. 51 holds that momentum. The 52 stays with the 51. He doesn't know where to go. 25, nice entrance into 3, but he's got to slow it down on the bottom line as the 51 gets the momentum up top. 25 doesn't want to slide up into him, so he probably lifted a bit. 52 is going to help that 51. He's got no help. That 25 hasn't had any help this entire race.
He's definitely playing strategies.
Oh, the 25 up a bit.
Slide up in front of him. Oh, and BC's in the wall.
I think the 25 should just play it cool. I didn't mean to do that, bud. And that 52 did not like that.
As Mela, Jay Lethal, and the 24 car, they've been a 3-car pack most of the time. They're definitely behind. We may try a different strategy call here. We got the 24 car and Jay Lethal. They make a pass. I believe just Jay Lethal let them go by. Jay Miller in the 24 car.
Yeah, I'm watching
right there.
Yeah, I'm watching Miller as well. Right in the middle of the 24 and 41. These guys need to just work together, try and make up as much time as they can. It's not about positions right now. This isn't a league race or anything. This is for the win. Yeah, this is for position. Like, you know, first, second, third. Don't worry about those spots if you're back there. Try and be on the same strategy or the same mindset.
There's definitely a lot of strategy being played because Mike RPM, I believe, is probably maybe a lap behind these guys. As a 16, she's a beast down pit road. There's definitely going to be a lot of varying strategies that we're not going to be able to keep up with because of the intervals.
Well, I was thinking that the 88 actually did a little strategy and got in front of them. I thought that he may have been the leader, but you know, you're right. We really don't know.
It's hard to tell. The 51 and the 25 and 52 are definitely battling. As 88 is right behind these guys. Fluffy and Jay Lethal try to make up some time on them. See if they can get back a part of this draft. She's a beast is coming out pit road.
Ooh, 25 hard into the wall. 52 BC Racer gets on the inside, but doesn't clear the 25.
What Fluffy and Jay Hyper would like to see is these guys get up here and race a lot harder and start making some contact with each other. That way they can make up some time. They'd love to see something like that.
Yeah, but you know, like I mentioned too, with how Milla and the 4124 car were, the 18 needs to get right behind that 99, get that draft and start pushing forward, push forward, push forward, get to those top 4, because they're not too far behind them.
Yeah, about maybe 2.5 second gap.
Yeah.
Oh, 25 goes low. He got real loose right there.
He may be pitting too.
That may be true too. Titans may be coming in the pits, maybe trying a different strategy. Maybe the 12 laps are.
Yeah, he is pitting. Yep. He is pitting. And I kind of like that he pitted by himself in a sense, just because he's not getting jumped up with everyone. But that could hurt him with exiting, and who's he going to have to run with? Is he going to have anyone to draft with? Because he can lose a lot of time not having anyone to draft with here.
It's like the 88 of Mike RPM is probably going down pit road as well this time. So I think Fluffy is coming down as well. Yes, he is. Here comes Mike RPM down pit road by himself. I think he's going to drag Fluffy with him.
He did.
Yep.
Sure did.
Hyper stays out.
That 52 is getting around the 51, and this should be for the lead.
Clears him.
He does. I think it's because that 51 probably wanted to pit. He was afraid maybe I'm going to get into the brakes a little too hard, and you get in the back of me. Yeah, both these guys are. Yeah.
They're both coming.
Oh, tough for the 52. Oh, he got lucky. He got lucky with that. Wow, man, that wall really could have turned him the wrong way, but it straightened him out.
That was pure luck right there.
The 99 is getting off pit road. Let's see where he stacks up. And I believe that may be the 25. That is the 25 going around him on the outside.
This Mike RPM is back out on pit road.
And the 25 is right behind him. I think that the 88, did a little strategy there with that first pit to get him back to the lead, and then maybe got back on sequence with everyone else.
I think you may be right.
And here we go. We've got the 52 coming off pit road with the 51, I believe. But that momentum is going to get the 25 around them. But they're all going to stay packed up together. Wow. It really shows how tight the racing is, and the level of driving that these guys have, the talent that they're able to pit different strategies and then come out right at the same time together. Just shows that they're all on edge. They know what they're doing.
It looked like they're all battled back up again, except for Hyper and Fluffy. Hyper definitely got out in front of Fluffy, as BC is all over that 51.
Yeah, and we've got 25 laps to go. So I think if you pitted a little later, you're in a better spot than someone that pitted early.
Yeah, maybe able to make it on one more stop after this.
Yeah, I think it's going to be tough for Titans. Titans is going to have a hard time trying to make it on one more stop, I think. You know, even though Fluffy's behind, he hasn't really lost that much ground as he, you know, pretty much the gap that he had earlier. It looks to be about the same. But him and that 18 of Jay Hyper just need to work together and hope that this top four really screw up as the 51 goes down the track. And the 52 gets around him. I don't know. I don't think that Titans and the 88 are going to be able to make it with one more stop. I don't know.
Yeah, it may be tough. It may definitely be tough.
Yeah,
it's going to be tough on everybody.
Yeah, I think I would have wanted to stretch that last run out. Try to at least one more lap. I don't know about you, Terrell. I don't want to jinx it, and this possibly could, but we've had, what, 2 cautions? And these guys are running real well.
Yeah.
It really shows the talent.
Yeah. I think BC is in a great position. I think Chase is in a great position as well.
Yeah. I definitely agree. But think about if you were in there, dude. You know, your skill with these trucks. Come on, man. You'd be right up there. I'd be talking about you.
Miller comes down pit road.
Nice humbleness there. See, all right, if Miller's just getting down pit road now, I know he only has to pit one more time. He might be able to steal this away with that kind of strategy. Unless he's that far behind.
Nah, he was in seventh when he pitted. He was in front of Nemo, Jay Lethal, and Duke King. So he may be able to come up with something.
Yeah, maybe the one last stop that he takes, it could be 1 can of fuel and 2 tires. Pick up about 7 seconds or so.
It's Hyper and Fluffy are in 5th and 6th right now, so we'll have to see. It's Lethal is definitely on a different strategy. He might be saving some fuel.
I see what you're saying, yeah. I'm watching Nemo's broadcast, and it definitely looks to be that way with Jay Lethal.
It's like Nemo has 6 laps left to gas, and that would put him up to lap 21, which would make him only maybe if it's a 12-lap gas. If there's only 12 laps of gas, it means they put him a lap short.
Now we were watching. I don't know about you, but I stopped watching the leaders for a while, and I believe there's only 3 cars up there. The 41 they just got around, I think he was a late pitter, but I think the 51 fell off of that pack. There may have been something that happened with one of the other drivers. 25 is low. He may be pitting again. I don't know if this is too early or not. I got to get a lap count.
It's definitely early. I mean, it's about 18 to go, and he's pitting now?
He's not pitting. He did slow down, though. He may be trying to save. I think that the 25 made his bed. He was so busy with battling for a lead, he may not have done his math correctly because he's slow. He is getting slow. He's getting passed by everyone right now. This is not going to do well for Titans.
Yeah, he may have made a mistake in his pit road strategy. You got once you make a strategy call, you got to stick with it, and you can't be forced, especially if you're trying to save fuel and you're in a fuel type conservative strategy. You have to conserve your fuel.
Yeah.
Can't force the issue.
Yeah, he's definitely on a fuel conservation mode right now because he is just off pace completely. But it looks like the 41 is trying to do the same thing as this 25.
Yeah,
maybe a little faster.
You need to watch out. See, Titans drop back with him, but I think Jay Lethal may have it. I mean, Jay Lethal might be fine because he's been saving for a numerous amount of laps. While his Titans just drop back there, it may be too little, too late for him to save.
I think so. Or maybe he's thinking, I'm going to save a ton so that I can just take 1 can later. But that fall off, you got to think about that fall off of lap times. I don't know how far back he is right now, but it's like how it's going to level out at the end of the day, you know? Is saving worth it?
He's about 14 seconds behind the leader, I believe.
Oh man, or he's about 13 in front of Nemo. I don't know how far. Oh, and the 25 is hitting pit road here. Let's hope he got on there clean. As we go back to the 18 with the 51.
That means there's about I think there's about 16, maybe 15, 16 to go. If they're pitting now, that means they have to pit again.
I don't know. I think that Miller's strategy was the one to go with. I think that the way that Miller did it, he seemed like he was one of the last guys to pit. He's probably going to be able to run hard, like run all out, pit again, and still run all out. I think these other guys are going to have to save some more.
She's got the 88, 51 down pit road. Mike RPM is down with Chase. So we got the 24K Coyote down pit road as well, along with the 54 Nemo. This should be all 4 tires and fuel.
Nemo is pitting. 14 laps to
Nemo.
go. The
That's
estimated
tough. I
fuel
mean,
there. Oh yeah, they're gonna. I think it's gonna be Milla. I really do. If this stays green, it's gonna go to Milla.
well,
Or
he pitted
whoever's
with
on the
about
same.
what 21 to go.
I think so, but he doesn't have to pit again yet. All these guys had to pit here, and they're still short. When Milla has to pit, he's not gonna be short.
Just keep track where Miller's at.
Yeah, that's exactly what I just did.
We got the 25. He's look like he's still saving fuel or just getting back up to speed. 18 and J Hyper. We'll see between him and BC. BC Racer gets out. J Hyper is out as well. As they're definitely gonna lose time to. As there goes Jay Lethal. I think Jay Lethal may be in the catbird seat, in my opinion.
Yeah, man, Jay Lethal. I feel like he's been in that catbird seat almost the entire race. We saw him up front in the beginning in that first stage, but he's always been there, and he's just lurking.
Yeah, right now, I mean, Titans is 8th, Kid Coyote's 9th, you got Nemo in 10th, you got Duke in 11th, She's a Beast in 12th.
Yeah, and with Titans in 8th, that's not what he wanted to see, because those guys in front of him may have already pitted. They probably did, because we saw before he pitted, he had to slow down a lot for about 2 laps.
As we got a battle for, looks like maybe a top 5 spot right now between It's Your Boy Chase, Jay Lethal, and Mike RPM right now. We'll have to see how this shakes out, as we got looks like about 13 or 12 to go. As now we got She's a Beast, and looks like that was Jay Lethal down pit road.
Yeah,
this is gonna
18.
be interesting because he's pitting. Yeah, he's pitting right. Jay Lethal is pitting right at the marker when you can make it. He's probably banking on being able to run it hard the entire rest of the way, while these guys are gonna have to pit one more time.
Yeah, or save. Jay Miller goes with him. Yeah.
Jay Miller's in pit road as well. This is if this is the strategy call you say it is, it has to be probably splash and go for him.
It's got to be, but I think those other guys that pitted in front of him with him, they're a little bit ahead. So Jay Miller could get a top 3 out of this.
I don't know. He's still in pit road. He might be taking 4.
Hey, I would. You got pretty much a full run, a full 12 laps. Why not? The 25 is so slow. My gosh, he's under the apron. Miller needs to get out there.
He's already out. He's already getting back up to speed now. He's behind Titans right now.
And here comes Nemo.
There's a lot of strategies being played right now. I have to see how this works out, see where everybody's at.
Yeah, I agree.
He's got Mike RPM. He's lost time. Fluffy is behind these guys, behind Mike RPM right now. Looks like Jay Miller is running. If I'm him, I'm running as hard. The hardest 12 laps of my life right here.
Yeah, see, that's why I think it's okay that he took 4 tires, because he's going to run hard. He's going to run, go, go, go.
As Titans is still slowing down. His strategy definitely didn't play out the way he thought it would, because he's been saving. I think he's been off cycle the entire time.
He may be able to get in front of the other guys that are on the same strategy as him, but he's not going to get by the guys that pitted later. I don't see it happening unless there's somehow a caution on the track. Still a huge battle with the 18 and the 51. That's Jay, Hyper, and Chase. They may be going for the lead
right now.
Yeah.
We got Fluffy's in the top 5 right now. We got Coyote in 6, Nemo in 7, Titans in 8, Duke King in 9.
So if we've got Nemo in 5th, or Fluffy in 5th, and he's going around 3 and 4, who the heck is in front of him? The 52 is entering 1. He may be in the lead right now.
51's behind him, so is the 18,
51 and
so it
the
might be
18. That might
BC,
be.
Chase, and
Yep.
Hyper.
Yeah, I agree with you.
RPM's behind these guys, so he might be in 4th.
Man, this is gonna be crazy to see the finish here. Another fuel mileage race. Yeah, Mike RPM is
upset. It's still like Titan's getting back up to speed as he makes a move on Nemo. Looks like he's trying to get back up to some type of speed. His Mike RPM seems to be very upset.
Yeah, I wonder if Titans has said, okay, I've saved enough fuel, I'm gonna run it now, but Titans is still far behind. I wonder if Milla is in 4th or 5th right now.
Right now, looks like.
I think he may be in 4th.
I think he's in 4th with Mike RPM. It's like that's Mike RPM. Or no, it looks like that's Titans. That's Titans. I think he may be in. He may be off strategy because. Yeah, I think he's off strategy. Titans is in 7th right now, and ahead of him is Coyote in 6th. So, Miller may be on a different cycle. Like I said, he's probably on a different strategy.
Yeah, I think so.
It's hard to really tell. He's got an 88 of Mike RPM getting around Duke King. Looks like Duke King is trying to make a move as he drives it in deep. Can't get it to stick though.
Yeah, and this 51 and 18, they're reeling in on that 52.
It's a 25 bounce of Titans bounces off the wall. Jay Hyper's like, it's go time. We've got about. I think we got about less than 10 to go.
2 to go. 2 to go.
2 to go. We'll have to see.
Oh, it's a good thing I looked at Nemo's screen at that time. Can these guys make it? Is BC Racer gonna get this win? I don't know. Is it?
Can he make it? Jay Hyper looking underneath Chase for position. This is the last lap. That's the last lap pass. Can he make it? Can he get back underneath him?
I think that's it. That's it. I think it was the 52.
Yeah, I think the 52 won. With Chase and with Jay Hyper and Chase behind them. If that's the case, then BC, what a great race. He won a stage and he won a race.
Dude, you called it.
Most laps. Yeah, I mean that's what he does, man. I have to get a top. We'll have to get a top 5 here. Well, yeah, I think the top 6 to 10th was Coyote, Titans, Nemo, Duke King, and Jay Lethal. Gotta get a estimate of who's in the top 5 right here.
True, man, seven was a lap down. I thought he was gonna have a good chance. So it was the 52, 18, 51, 88, 24, 25, 99, 54, 3. 41.
7 was a lap down.
Yeah.
Was 3 laps down. Duke King was a lap down. Jay Lethal was a lap down. Titans, BC, Jay Hyper, and it's your boy Chase. We'll have to get these guys in the pits with Jay Hyper running a 32-0.
Wow, nice fast lap by Jay.
Hyper, it's your boy Chase. Let's get it's your boy Chase in here.
I do not. Let's see if we can get that 52 in here. Oh, I can suggest him. All right.
Put in the chat that interviews are coming.
You got it. Man, that was a freaking good race, man.
Yeah, that race was all over. As Fluffy has left the group chat.
Yeah, not too thrilled with it, huh? I mean...
I don't think so. It's your boy Chase with I think a 3rd place finish, right?
Yeah.
Enoch?
Yeah,
3rd
that's
place
it.
finish. How was there? That was a race, man. It seemed like you had a good car. I seen you had some beating and banging with the 88 car, excuse me, Mike RPM. But how did the race turn out? I mean, how did the race feel to you?
I mean, it was good. It's just when it comes down to fuel saving, VC's one of the best, and he did it. It's just that last run, my car just got too tight. It's just I couldn't never make up my ground that I needed to. I couldn't never like really get a good lap for the best lap in that race paid money, and I was trying to get it, but every time I go to get a good lap, they'd always jumble up. And the one time I actually got a good lap, I was pulling up on somebody passing, and I didn't even get a good lap off of that one. But it was a good race.
Yeah.
BC did a really good job. He deserved to win. Probably he just out there there's about 5 or 6 cars right there. It was all just about the same lap time, just about every lap tit for tat. So it's really hard.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah, I
Chase.
mean,
Chase, man, that was
go.
that was a crazy run. Even with like halfway through the race, you guys were running like every lap was the last lap, and props to all you guys. Was there anything that you think you could have done to get back up to BC Racer?
Well, the only reason I got behind him was because I went down in turn one time. I was saving fuel with him behind him, pushing him a little bit. And I went down in turn one, my car got loose, and I tried to correct it, and it just shot me into the wall. Killed me about 2.5, 3 seconds right there. And then if I wouldn't have had that mistake, I believe I would have had something for him. It's just that mistake right there just happened. My car jumped loose on me, and I tried to correct it and went to the wall. But I come back and made up about 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds on him, but it just wasn't enough. That's the only one thing I could have done.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah,
think you
well,
drove
man,
a hell of a race.
you still walking away here with some money though. Don't I mean with some cards? You got 2 PSN cards, man. Don't even. I mean, you got a PSN card, so don't even worry about it. You still walked
Yeah,
away with something, so it's better than
yeah,
nothing.
yeah. That's
So
that last lap right there. Up off turn four, I told what's his name to go ahead because I knew I was gonna run out. I didn't want to
yeah,
hurt him, and I told Hyper to go ahead and go by me on entering turn four because I was gonna run out of gas up off the corner. It's just I don't want to mess him up or anything. I told him to go ahead so we can just get money, second or
Hey,
third, but we
yeah,
would like to
that
cut him off.
that's really respectful of you to do something like that. Good freaking race, man. Really good job.
yeah,
We
man.
saw you up front that whole time, and you ran clean. Good job.
Yeah, no problem, man. You take it easy, man. Great race. We'll see you back here for the next race they have.
Hopefully Sunday
Yeah,
night I can get that dub. Hope Sunday night I can get that dub in Torio's league.
There you
yeah,
go.
proper 12 league. Yeah, yeah, and all-star race in our league. We'll get ready for that. uh,
See ya.
all right, man. We'll
Thank you.
take it easy. Just take it easy, Chase. Let's get Jay Hyper in here, a second place winner.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, pretty candid. He definitely seemed a little disappointed, but he definitely understood, and I'm
yeah,
surprised he wasn't any pissed off about how he was getting raced. But hey, it was a good race.
well, what you said right there is the understanding. He understood what happened. He understood that when he was trying to save fuel, had a little bobble, that kind of messed his day up. But then also he was very mature with how he raced around the 18. He said, I was running out and let him by. And here we go with the J Hyper in the 18
Second
car.
place, second place finish. How you
Hmm.
doing, man? Yeah, after came away with $50 PSN, you raced a pretty good race, man. Did you have anything for that 52 car? Or it just seemed like it was too late? Excuse me. Sorry about that. How did the race turn out to
About
you?
that last stage, I was doing the math the whole stage on how many times I would need to save a lap every pit, and basically I was a lap better than everybody else of the field. And then BC on the second to last stop, he saved a lap and actually got on the same lap as I was for fuel, and he just had a lead on me after that. He was more strategic about it than I was about saving fuel. I was like saving a little more. He legit said he was running out of fuel when he got on pit road. Like he was out
Oh
when he
wow,
got on pit road. So he really stretched it that last one. So
wow.
he just had a better strategy than I did. I mean, it was the same strategy. He was just more precise with it, I would say.
Man, I
Yeah.
gotta say that was definitely impressive racing, Jay. One thing I gotta know is how did you feel driving around all these other guys that are at that same kind of level as you? What was the respect level like out there on the track?
I mean, with these guys, the respect is high. I mean, we know what's on the line. I mean, there's a couple of pro league drivers that ran tonight, so I mean, the top 50 people. I mean, these guys are some of the best people that run in this league. I mean, no wonder why they run in this league. The guy's giving out money like crazy. So, I mean, I
Yeah.
appreciate Nemo for doing that. It's pretty awesome that
Yeah, that
he's a
is
Yeah.
well, yeah.
that is but
Yeah.
I saw a lot of great driving from you and the others, and so I got to give you a ton of props on that. Way to run that race, be respectful. Good job, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and congrats on your prize, and man, we look to see you back here for the next race, man.
Oh, I will definitely be here for that race.
Take it easy, man. You have a great night. Great rest of your night.
Yep, see you guys. Thank you.
No problem. So let's get BC in here, the winner, the dominator, the guy who took home the big money, who took home
Yeah,
the first place finisher.
yeah, you
Let's get him
definitely.
in here.
And I'm looking at my
The
feed
guy who should
here.
have been in the Pro Series, but didn't
Kid
get his
Kid
opportunity.
Coyote says that he's got to go through that 52 needs to go through post race inspection. Congrats though. But here you
Hey,
have
we
him.
got the winner, the dominator, 52
Hey,
car. BC taking home the big money. How was that race to you, man?
awesome. I loved it. There was a little bit of rocky spots, which you guys, I'm sure, seen it. Some tempers flaring in the midway of the race, but
Oh yeah, we saw it. We definitely saw it. You seem like you were battling with a lot of guys. You definitely seem like you had a class car all day. I mean, you got knocked back to the back a little bit. You kept clawing your way back up front, over and over and over again. Is there any?
that last,
How was the respect factor on the track to you? Did you feel in the competitiveness with the other drivers?
to me, everybody raced me fine. I mean, there was some contact I didn't feel was very needed, but it's going to happen a little bit too. But I don't. People get mad a little bit over stupid things, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
but
do.
I mean, besides you, I mean, hey, you ain't got nothing to be mad about. You taking home the big money. You race it. You do what you do. I mean, that's why I picked you to win the race. I mean, you do what you do. You should have been in the Pro Series. Just throwing that out there to, you
What happened
know.
to cause the caution at the end of stage one?
We had
Oh gosh.
somebody came in the access road, came off the access road. We didn't really catch who it was, but it was somebody who kind of didn't
That
use it
sucked.
properly. But
That really sucked. I was leading that, but I lost it to Jay by about a splitter at the line.
yeah, he would have took home he would have took home max money right there.
Yeah,
But
I,
I had the second fastest lap, and I didn't get on pole, but
you walking away with a bunch. You ain't got nothing to worry about, BC.
that's right. You had a second place stage one finish, first place stage two finish, and then you topped it off with the win. Dude, you were killing it, and even like Terrell said, you were back there. You clawed your way back up. Early on in the race, did you feel confident with the truck that you had? Did you have to make a lot of changes?
nope. I
There you
ran
go.
practice before the race for about, I probably ran first two stages of the race, and I knew in stage two I could make it on one pit stop. So that's how I knew at the end too, because I did that in practice. I tested that out. I had it handled pretty decent, but I wasn't. I don't think It's hard to say who's the fastest in a race like this because everybody's kind of over like in a blanket. You can get guys that run faster laps, but it's who gets on and off pit road the best. I had good pit stops too, so.
Yeah, you definitely did, and you're very Terrell. This guy's humble as hell, isn't he? He's like, I had a pretty decent car. He won the race, you know.
I know how he acts.
I love it.
I know how he acts.
Yo, man,
He's a great driver,
congrats.
though.
He is. Congrats, and congrats on the PSN money that you're getting, dude. Like that's really
Yeah,
awesome
man.
of Nemo to do.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
Nemo, he doesn't have to do any of this, but he
Not at
enjoys
all.
it.
Yeah, and
Oh yeah.
I think we
Yeah.
all enjoyed it as well.
It makes for
Well,
good
man.
racing, though. Because look at it. We had, what,
Yeah. Two
two
cautions.
cautions?
Yeah.
Yeah. In a normal league race, we have the same amount of guys. Everybody has to slam into each other.
Oh yeah. 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 He definitely made a
True.
point with that. He definitely made a point with that little change there.
Oh, yeah. No, that
Yeah,
was a good race.
man. Yeah, you take it easy, man. You have a good night. I mean, great racing. I hope to see you. We definitely know we're gonna see you back here. So,
Oh, yeah. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for
all right, you
talking to me.
too, man.
You
Take it
too.
easy. Congrats
Thanks.
on your win. And your
Yeah,
prize.
Thank
congrats.
you.
So yeah, Terrell, man, that was a good race, and definitely had a
Yeah, a lot
had a
of beating and banging, some great racing, some tempers flaring, of course, like always, and a lot of fuel mileage strategy being played. But all in all, I thought that was a really good race.
I agree.
Um, I mean, if I want to leave it off on anything, I want to thank once again. We want to thank Nemo for sponsoring this and putting his money out of his own pocket on the line, giving back to some of these drivers, especially some of the guys who didn't make the Pro Series. He definitely doesn't have to do this, so it definitely is really cool and courteous of him to really give this opportunity to these guys. So I just want anybody that comes to this channel to just show some love to his channel, subscribe to his channel, throw some likes on there, show some love to him, 'cause he definitely shows some love to us. So,
Yeah, you
but
said it right
anything
there.
else you want to say, Enoch, before we sign off here?
I don't know, you kind of gave me goosebumps there talking about Nemo. You're right. This dude is he's not selfish. He thinks of others, and he does it for the greater good of the game and the sport. And that was some awesome racing we saw. Great talent out there. I had a great time talking with you too, Terrell, as always.
Yeah,
That was a
man.
lot of fun.
No problem. Yeah, well, we're gonna sign off here, guys. Look here to be back here next time for our next race, because Money Moves. We're always gonna have races here in the Money Moves League and the Money Moves Motorsports League. So be interested. If you are interested in joining, hell, if you're interested in racing, hit up Nemo Fish Sticks on PSN account, or subscribe to the channel. Maybe throw him a comment or something like that, and maybe you may be able to join up in the league, get an opportunity. You never
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
But
you're right. Well, thanks
this has been
again.
Youngboy Terrell
Yeah, and Enoch.
and Enoch, and we'll see you guys next time here at the Money Moves Motorsports League. You guys have a great night.
Good night.